Hi. If you are someone who truly values their life, they're ambitious, who really want to be connected to other people, to their mission, to do great stuff in this life. By great, I mean to deliver your own authentic gift to the world on a big scale, then you are for sure someone who will inevitably face uncertainty, an immense amount of uncertainty. And I would call it a skill to surrender to the divine, because everything that is uncertain, it's not in your control. And what this video is going to be about, it's going to bring you value from my own experience, how developing a skill of surrendering will literally be a game changer in your life story, in your own self discovery journey, and how it will actually elevate your outer world results. My name is Apollo, and I've been on a self discovery journey for 8 years, and now I've been consistent with developing my nervous system capacity and my psychic capacity for over like 5 years straight. And I'm really passionate about sharing my experience and how I changed my game of life for myself. Like, oh fucking hell, I'm like trying to show you like how cool I am now with all this like trying to impress you tone. I don't give a shit about it. Okay, I just want to deliver the message, and I want you to really realize for yourself that you really need to learn and teach yourself how to surrender to the divine. And I'm gonna uncover it all for you. So I even I've made my plan for this video because I wanted it to be concise. So let's go. Why? I'm gonna be covering these questions. Why do you want to surrender to the divine? What it actually means to surrender? Because I fucking hate theoretical bullshit. Like, if I don't understand the concept of like spirituality or psychology or business concept, if I can't imply it in my own life, it's shit. It doesn't make my life better, and I want my life to be better. I fucking have only this lifetime. I am me already, so I really want to like get the best out of it. So that's why I'm really digging in super deep. I understand how she works, and then I teach others, and like that's my mission. So let's go. Um, First, why? Oh no. Let's first cover what does it actually mean to surrender. Uh, Sorry, let me see what I wrote. Yeah, okay. First, when you are facing tremendous amount of uncertainty, you want to be able or capable of staying relaxed while facing this uncertainty. And while maintaining a laser focus on your own actions, the things that you need to tackle, even though you don't know what like tomorrow brings. You can apply this either to your business matter, to your relationship, to your health, to whatever, because uncertainty is something we face in every single area of our life. So when you surrender, like we actually develop the skill of surrendering, we rewire our brain in that way where it adjusts our nervous system, our psychic, our identity, thoughts, thinking wise, in the way that you relax, you kind of getting like in a slow motion operating system inside of you. And while all the turmoil outside around you is like taking place, you are chill. It doesn't make you lose your focus or be very like cortisol, very stressed. So when you surrender, you actually are relaxed and you want it to stay focused, to be productive, and to actually have your head clear so that you could see opportunities that you wouldn't actually see before because you wasn't exposed to them. You weren't open to this new comings from different sources because you were like very stressed out about, oh my god, how things are gonna unfold. When you are worried, you are not in surrender part of your identity, let's say. So I would actually want to bring more spiritual context in here because to me, practical spirituality, it's like this kind of magic that I can do with my own thinking and my own mindset, and it's really inspiring to me because when I'm spiritual, I'm fucking limitless. And that's like what I practice. I'm sorry if my video is not as structured as I would like it to be, but I promise you, you're gonna get the point. I am enjoying myself while doing this, so thank you so much for sharing with me this moment. Let's go into the benefits. The the what else besides what I've already mentioned you're gonna get when you learn how to surrender. When you've entered this state of surrendering, you immediately feel. I want to stress that out. You don't think, you feel supported and guided. I don't care what is it exactly that you believe in, god, the universe, the higher forces, I don't care, but to succeed in this life and to bring out the best out of your abilities, you have to believe in the force that is so powerful, powerful beyond measure, way more powerful than you are, because that exactly influences your nervous system in a way where you can relax, where your body might just do a relaxing thing. Like I'm still trying to do this like very serious face. Like I'm sorry for this. It's not like I'm pretending. I'm just really responsible for what I'm about to deliver, and I'm like a little bit worried that I might miss on some points, but it's gonna be okay. I'm aware of it, and what I'm doing right now is that I am actually establishing this vulnerable connection between us because I'm not here to perform. I'm here to deliver the message. And for it, I want you to see that I'm a human and that I'm real in what I'm experiencing in the moment. And this is also a part of my surrendering and trusting the process part. Okay, let's go into this. You instantly feel supported point. When you feel, I'm stressing it out one more time. When you feel supported, a little bit relaxed, not fully yet, we're not there yet. We're just like having this connection with the world, with the outer space. Your brain immediately starts to noticing synchronicities around you that are supporting your path, that are for you, that you definitely see like, oh my god, this is a sign everything is gonna be like the best case scenario. And you want to train your mindset to be this way because it's not like wishful thinking, even though there is nothing wrong in wishful thinking, but that's not exactly what I'm like explaining here. When you adjust your focus that way that you feel supported and then you notice the synchronicities, you immediately have this rush of energy. Your energy state elevates. you literally have more strength in you to take bold actions, which is a requirement for bringing an A game. Sorry, I just got distracted by the message. Fuck it. Um, um, okay, I'm just reading through what I wanted to tell you in this point. Yeah, okay, you get this unlimited supply of the outer world support. You start meeting people that are on your side, that respect you, that value what you say, that want to be a contribution to your path. And all this is unfolding when you start practicing this surrendering to the unknown, to the divine, and trusting the process. Okay, let's go next. Um, all right. It's just a lot of it's a lot. I just want to simplify it at some point right now. Okay. One more why you actually need to learn how to surrender. If your goal is bigger than you, only in that case you can be exposed to more energy from that goal. And for example, like in the moment, I'm going to be practical. In the moment, I am feeling connected to this crazy, extreme dream or goal, it doesn't matter, of mine, where I am an owner of a skyscraper which is entirely entitled to, which is entirely built or like used for a retreat center where like each 10 floors are dedicated toward a research and work on a certain chakra, which helps world leaders to adjust their biochemistry, their frequency towards a higher version of where they're going. And this is crazy. This is so much bigger than me. Like at this moment, like this personality of mine has no fucking clue how to pull it off. But I don't need to know the how. I need to be able to sustain that frequency and level of faith and surrender. Faith and surrender goes like they're intertwined. They go like this. So that when I am tapping into that frequency of that goal of that me, it's a lot of energy and it gives me inspiration to do this video, to do different stuff, to help with to work with more people and to deliver my message worldwide. I don't know what I need to do to get to that level, but all I can do is to surrender to my faith, to the divine, that it's gonna unfold in the best way possible, and to rewire my brain to my biochemistry so that everything works out in the best way possible. And I've been living this way for like 8 years straight, and it's like sort of gambling, to be honest, because you never know, you never guarantee a result, but you are moving and acting upon this vision anyway. And that's also a huge part of surrendering. And a skill to surrender requires you to work on three levels: on your thoughts level, on your emotional level, on four levels, sorry, on your energetic level, and on your body level. What that actually means: we are so huge, like we are like humans, we are perfectly designed. This divine design of ours is so amazingly balanced, so that when we tap into what's possible on each layer of who we are, and we develop our mindset, we develop our somatic emotional experiences. What I mean by that, it's like when we actually arrange time and nervous system and psychic capacity to feel the feeling, the pain, the grief, the hatred. We don't suppress it, and we are having this like we're kind of returning the source from these emotions back to our life, and we can use it. Then the third level would be your nervous system capacity, which is working with your body. Again, it's somatic practices, uh, relaxing your nervous system. And then we have our energetic layer, where we have to connect to our higher self, to that crazy amount of energy of pure love. And we are doing this by developing a skill of heart coherence. We have to get coherent. We have to connect our brain and our heart, and then the field around us literally creates so much energy, miracles, synchronicities, and fucking hell, life just gets so inspiring, so beautiful. You feel so content. You feel so in touch with other people. You want to be a contribution to their happiness, to their success, and you are not operating on your ego side anymore. You're literally feeling your gut. You're acting upon your gut feeling, and fucking hell, you are literally like in love with life. And it's you can only be in love with life when you know how to surrender. And this is like one of the best skills I've learned over 8 years of deep devotion to my goals, to my ambitions, and to my soul mission, to my life. When I say soul mission, I'm not like talking about theory or like, unicorn shit. To me it's a very like real life experience, because that's the way I live my life. I am inspired by the impossible, and I've got carried away a little bit. Yeah, I can sense that. This video is not like a scientific lecture, which I at some point wanted it to be, but it's okay. Mm, I so wish for you to experience true, honest, raw surrender to your true nature, to that wild essence of love, that everything will be different in your life after this. Only after one time, I promise you, you will your chemistry, your brain chemistry will be changed, and you will see yourself, you will view life and people in a completely different colors, in completely different colors. And if you are inspired by what I'm transcending here, please check out my website. I am more structured in there. And let's work together. I'll be more than happy to take you on a journey of surrendering and to teach you all the tools that are needed